and welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 404, or should I say episode 404, not found. If you don't get the joke, it's a joke on the internet protocol, HTTP, hypertext type, what, hypertext what? I don't even know. Anyway, 404 means not found. You didn't know that? Okay, little icon of a dinosaur. Did you know that if you go to a page in Chrome, and Chrome is a web browser, by the way, not a computer, and oh, everyone wants to play with me. Oh, this is so stressful. Not going to play that one. I'm going to play with Coltrane46 because he's cool and he's in the chat right now. What I meant to say was, if you go to a page in Chrome and it's 404 not found, you get a little dinosaur. Never mind, that's only if you're offline. This episode is a fail right from the start. So what does 404 not found mean? Well, there's something really cool in the preferences that I'm going to open up here that you can do as well if you want a headache, which is you click preferences, you click game display, you scroll down to the bottom, and then at the bottom it says, it's off the screen, blindfold chess invisible pieces, and you turn that on. Then on move list while playing, you put always, and then you're good to go. Okay, so let's refresh this page. And what you're going to see here is nothing. Ha ha ha! 404 pieces not found. You're going to have to keep the position in your head. E4. Fortunately, right behind my face here, and I'm going to move everything so that you can see that better. So what do I need to move to make that more visible? Move it like this. Yeah, let's do like this today and hide the chat, because then you can see the move list better. Hey, I should put my logo on here. He hasn't moved yet. I should do that too. Open link in new tab. He's moved D6. Okay, so that's the Pierce defense, D4. So you can see the move list right there, so you can keep up. You can also open this game in the chat, or if you're watching live, I'm putting a link to the game there so you can watch it as well. E4, D4, he's played D4, knight f6, D6, knight f6, sorry. I'll play knight c3. So yes, the pieces are actually not found, and I am actually going to play a chess game like this. If you're watching on YouTube, you're just going to have to be super confused or super genius in order to keep the position in your head. We've got g6, knight f3, bishop g7. I will play my bishop to e3, and he can now move his knight here if he wants to trade with me, but I don't think he will, so let's move the bishop in. Stacking the bishops up there, we've got queen d7, and I will castle. So I've got bishops here, and I've moved my knights here, and here, as you can see in the move list, knight f3 and knight c3. So pretty good position. I own the center here as well. He's playing e5. Now, what does he have defending that? He has his pawn here, and has he played knight c6? No. So he just has a pawn, so that seems insufficient. Seems like I could take that for free here. So what's guarding this? His queen is here, and my queen is here. Can I take that then? But that would pull his knight out, right? He has no knight c6 yet. Okay, so that's knight is not defending it, and the bishop is here, and the knight. Seems like I could take that. Let's see how stupid this is. Let's just see. He trades queens. Let's put the capture with the rook, and the time's going to be pretty tight as well as I visualize the position. Knight takes e4, discover attack on e5. I'll trade. I take there, he takes there. I'll play c3 to defend these pawns. Okay, so he's got a bishop here. I've got, my bishops are still here, and I have a knight here. Let's make that orange for the knight. So then my pawns are like this, and I've played my rooks to these funny squares. He's playing rook e8. My knight will just have to come back. I could play knight c4. Where's my knight? Oh, it's here now. Well, then I won't play there. I should move the knight, though. Okay, let's play knight g3. Not really happy with that. Need to move a little faster, though. I only have 15 seconds on my clock. My two bishops here are doing a good job keeping this file closed. His bishop, not so amazing. I think I'll double my rooks up next and get my rooks on the d file. Oh, his bishop is there. What just happened? I offer a take back. That was a mouse slip. I did not mean to play rook e1. So let's see what happens here. I'll capture with the pawn. So now I've got two bishops here. He's got a knight on b8 that he hasn't moved yet, and his other bishop is on c8 that he hasn't moved. Okay, so I like my position. I've got two bishops versus bishop knight, so those two bishops can work really well together. He's bringing his knight out. Let's see. Let's double this up here. Generally speaking, two bishops work very well together because they can cover the entire chessboard. One bishop has to stay on the same color square. You ever notice that? Like it never moves off of the same color, so it can never attack a square on the opposite color. That's an interesting fact that you definitely already knew if you're able to follow this chess game. There's two kinds of people. People who knew that and people who cannot figure out what's going on the chessboard right now. Knight e7, so let's double the rooks. I might need some time here, Coltrane 46. I might need some time on my clock. Bishop, let's see, bishop here looks pretty good. 97 is what he's played. Oh, bishop e6. I'll play this pawn up just so you don't take it for free. I will move that bishop. I don't like how, see, he's got a knight that could take me here, and then I'll have pawns like that, really awful pawns. So I want to move that bishop. I'm now attacking this pawn. He's attacking my underneath rook. He defends that. I don't know what to do. Let's bring the king over. Now I can safely move this bishop. I don't remember what's going on. I'll play g4. Has he doubled up his rooks now? No, I need to take back. I thought you played rook e8. Did you just play rook d8? Oh, rook e d8. Oh, I need one more take back. I need a little more time, actually. Add time? I'll type in the chat box that you can't see. I will trade you. I saw these two squares light up at the top, and I thought he was moving from one to the other, but he was moving from the other to one, and that's a serious problem. He's added me a little time, so let's give him some time as well. seems nice, maybe. Now, my two bishops are awesome on this diagonal like this. Look at this. See those bishops? Okay, I guess you don't, but they're not found, but whatever. So his pawns are in this shape. He's played c6. His pawns over here are in this shape because he fianchettoed. And he's got a rook here, he's got a bishop here, and he's got a knight here. Pretty nice. Meanwhile, my bishops are as indicated. I've got a king here, and then I've got pawns here. That's pretty funny looking. He proposes a take back because my bishop could take that rook. I guess maybe he's also playing blindfolded. That would be pretty amazing. We have 11 spectators that you can't see over there in that corner. So, 13 now. So if you do want to track this game, knight d6. So he's moving here. I could take that, and then I would have light square bishop against light squared bishop. So I'll do that. I'll take that. Because then I can penetrate with my rook, which I love penetrating with my rook. The only thing better than that is saying, I'm penetrating with my rook, which makes them feel slightly uncomfortable. And then the actual penetration is the second best activity there. Let's see. So how are his pawns set up? He's offering a rook trade, but then I don't have anything awesome. So let's take that pawn. So he can't check me here. I've moved my king over. Perfect. My bishop is, ooh, he is checking me there, so I have to move this way. I didn't even see that, probably because everything's invisible right now. All right, so his rook down. Okay, so he's got bishop and rook here. Meanwhile, my pawns are smiling like this, as I recall now. Okay, so he's coming in on this square. So, oh, can my bishop take that for free? Oh, he must be playing blindfolded too. Coltrane, I am super impressed. What did he just do? Rook takes e2. Oh, I thought that was a, my bad. I'll move my king back. I thought that was his rook there. I need to look at this notation more. I'm looking at the chessboard, looking at the green spots, but actually the from square and the to square are the same squareness. They're both green, and so you really can't tell which is from and which is to, except in your brain you should be told that that's empty already. Never mind that. You should be able to tell that. He plays his rook up, so now let's go for this pawn for free. I took it, perfect. But you should watch the notation. I saw this fantastically amazing, let's promote this pawn, game where a very, very, very high level player was playing this mode, blindfold mode, at ultra bullet chess. Can you imagine, king out, can you imagine ultra bullet like this? It's like you have 15 seconds, I'm not kidding, 15 seconds for the entire game. And that was actually happening on my computer screen and his. That was so amazing to watch because, well, you know why it was so amazing, but what he did was he watched over here. So instead of saying, oh, he moved from there to there, he'd be over here and like, oh, it says G5. And then in his head, he would update G5 and then he'd make his move. So he didn't have to look around the board for the little green indicators. So that's what I want to work up to because right now I'm an idiot compared to that guy's level of skill. Let's see, is my rook here? Yeah, that's my That's my skill level. Okay, my pawn's here and so my rook's here. So let's slide out of the way. And then I'll push one more square. Where's his rook right now? Let's scroll through here. Can you make this taller? Rook g5. Rook g5. That's not check. Where's my king? Right there. Can I take anything over here? Feels like I play Kriegspiel. There's this awesome chess variant that's not available on this website where you can, oh, my pawn. I'll just promote. New queen. This will be great. Okay, so now I can, where's my rook? Here. Can I take this? Rook? I don't know, but it's defended. Let's get behind here. Where's his king? Scroll back here. King g7. Okay, so I think I could take this rook. I can't. My pawn is in the way. So let's just get behind like this. This should be an open file, and I can trade my rook for that. Oh, his king is there, huh? Let's check it. Let's check. Okay. Now can I? Now I think I can take this rook. I think I'm looking pretty good here. He resigns. Yeah, because I can take this rook and his pawn is also captured. Wow, that's really hard to play blindfolded. I don't know if you followed that at all, but let me see if I can figure out what the position is right here. I've got my rook and queen right here, and he has his rook and pawn right here. So that's his position. He also has his king there. I took most of his pawns here. He still has this pawn, and then over here, he traded these two pawns and brought them down here. So overall, he just has this pawn, I think. And though that's his whole position. I promoted this pawn into a queen. So I just have pawns here and here, I think. Yeah, I think I have pawns there and there. So that's like the whole chessboard. Let's see if I was right. Do I have any more pawns? I traded that. I have a pawn here, and I have a king. Where did I put my king? There, maybe? Now let's go turn on visibility and see how I'm doing. And ChessWhiz memory! What's going to happen? Nothing's happening. I'm going to refresh the page, and hopefully all the circles will be kind to me. Okay, now click before you forget where everything was. No, I wasn't quite accurate. The pawn was here and it was pinned. So, oh, and he was busy being skewered. Somewhat close. Somewhat close. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's take another challenger. We're not going to require that the opponent invisibilizes his pieces. We've got a casual game and a rated game. Both of these guys are really, really closely rated. All three of them. I have three challengers. They're all 1500-ish, 1600-ish. Let's go with the casual one. Not because I love casual. I hate casual. That's why I'm always so uptight on the video. But it's because I love Eric 0002. And by 0002, I mean 002. Good luck. I'll type in the chat that you can't see. Am I white? I am. Cool. Hello, Zasper. E4, knight of 6. We've got an Alekan defense here. I'm going to push my pawn. And then I'll play d4. So I'm not very comfortable with this position because I don't play a lot of Alekan's defense as white. Let's play the 4 pawns attack here. The reason is because my opponents don't usually open with knight of 6. So I've got pawns like this already. And meanwhile, he went like this. And now he's gone like this with his pawns. So that's what we've got so far. Let's bring out some more pieces here. He's probably very comfortable with this position because as an Alekan's player, he's seen it a lot. Meanwhile, I play weird things that whatever my opponent does at the time. Oh, but this is all different. This move. This is super different from a normal Alekan's defense. Usually this pawn is not advanced. So, I'll just push you. So now my pawns are like a zigzag and his pawns are like this. And he's just played his knight back. So I'm pretty happy with this position. Knight c3. What do we have now? b6. Okay, let's get some bishops out. This bishop is my stupid one. But I've got... This is pretty cool. Pin that thing. I think I'm pinning something. It's kind of invisible because it's 404, not found. Let's see. What's going on in the chat? You don't have a pawn on h2. Well, I do now because I read your message 5 minutes later. Haha. Okay, I'm going to put a link to this game in the chat so you guys can watch it if you want to know what's going on. So if you're watching live, no problems. What did he just take? Oh, my pawn was way up here. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot, definitely. My bishop moved to d3. c6. Yeah. I didn't realize pawns here could take here. That's like quite a chasm to leap across because there's two kinds of pawns. There's the fianchettoing pawn, and then there's the capturing pawn. Those seem different in my brain. So when he played here, I'm like, well, which kind of pawn is he using? Fianchettoing pawn. So obviously it's not going to capture anything. Let's play b3 here so he doesn't capture this. This is his queen out here right now. Okay, if you're following this game, I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed. It's kind of like if a meteorite struck me in the shoulder, I would become impressed. Oh no, am I fork in the face right now? Let's see what I can do. Yes, I'm dead. Let's take that with a knight. Hopefully he doesn't have enough things. I'm afraid he does. Have I ever played knight c3? Yeah, I played knight c3. I have 5 seconds left. Let's see. He's going to get himself pinned. No, huh? c4. Oh, this is completely different than I anticipated. Watagu. Oh man, I'm forked, but let's attack his queen. You follow what's going on here? I don't have a knight here? Why can't I move here? Oh, I moved there already. Whew, okay, knight a4. So my knights are like this, and my bishop's going to get out of the way, and meanwhile I have a bishop. He just played a6, so now I can take his queen. What in the world? Knight takes d4, c5, knight b d5, knight b d5, a6? Man, I'm so confused. Knight b d5. I played that knight? Well, that's why I don't have a knight here. This is bad. Guess I better move my knight that's under attack. So I never played knight a4. Forget that. Apparently I'm not following the game. Instead, he hasn't played his pawn up yet, though. So he's just got pawns like this. Pawns like that. Okay. Now he's forking me. Assuming this is a knight. Yeah, it's a knight. Okay, so now I'll play knight a4. Now I've played knight a4 for realsies, man. And this is good because I only have one minor piece under attack. That's less than usual. Let's see what happens next. He's going to move his queen, I reckon. Then I'm going to notice that I'm in check, probably. And I'll have a... Nope, to c6. Okay, so now I can save this. He's adding me time. That's so kind. Just move it back there. Can his queen take me right here? That would be interesting. No, he still has... Oh, he did. Oh, no. I'll use my bishop. Bishop to defend everything like this. Apparently the invisible knight is actually not there. That happens to me all the time. I think I'm dead. I think I better resign. Oh, so glad this was a casual game. So, I need to turn on game display again because I need to see what happened in this game. So, e4, knight f6. Boom! I was surprised by this move, and it really threw me off guard. Now, b6, this was the move I just did not realize these two pawns are attacking each other because the Enketo pawns and the capturing pawns are so different. So here he just takes me, and now his position is great. Oh, I forgot this pawn was still here. That would have been good to know, I think. Okay, so I walked right into a bad situation here, and I played b3. Okay, so that was under attack, and I've got two attackers, bs3. So I should just, so I take with knight, he plays here. Now this is where I tried to play knight a4, I think, but I didn't. I played knight b5. No, I tried a little later. I tried to make two moves in a row, I think, which maybe wasn't the best idea. Now he plays queen over. So I'm still alive kind of, but this move does not, I thought my knight was still here because I have a brain injury. And then he just takes that for free, and I'm really losing. So I'm really losing constantly in this game, but the real problem I lost was not noticing these two pawns were attacking each other. Like on move 6 or 9. Look at all these challenges. Everybody wants to beat me while I can't see the pieces. I'll play with ZL123 because that one's under my mouse cursor right now. Let's turn on blindfold pieces. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to play all of you guys, but look, I got the white pieces again. That's pretty cool. E4, C5. Let's play closed Sicilian here. With f4. Okay, so we've got this going right now. Let's make this red because my opponent is red. And now he plays e5. Whoa! Cray cray! If I take that, I don't need to take it. Just bring up my knight. See what he does next. This is pretty fun for me. He plays f6. Never mind. Knight f6. Whoa! Okay, so this would be a free pawn. So I'll take it with a pawn, attacking his knight. Meanwhile, he's looking like a doofus on an invisible chessboard. He's coming down, so I'll defend this pawn again. So what? Have I not moved my d pawn? That's disappointing. Okay, so pawn, pawn, knight, knight is what I'm looking at. And he's got knight. Whoa, that's my start menu. Hold on a sec. He's got knight here and a pawn here. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. And I'm almost out of time on my clock already. Bishop b5. Why not? That's legal. I found a legal move. Legal is good. And now I'll just castle. Okay. a6. I'll take that because I need to make a move quick. Then I'll play d4. We're both going to have isolated pawns here, I think, which is dumb of me. But at least I'm making moves. He's pinning me. I'm unpinning me, kind of. I have an isolated pawn, and so does he. He castles. I will play queen up 1 square. Protect my e3 bishop. So he's got knight and bishop here. Meanwhile, I have knight here, and then bishop here and queen here. So that's kind of like the center-ish area right now. Meanwhile, there's yellow pawns that are isolated on the board. So that's definitely requiring all my concentration to figure out what's going on. Queen b6, putting more pressure on this nasty mess. So let's defend that with a rook. Did I just hang a pawn over here? I can't tell. It's too much for my poor brain. I have an open file. What can I capture down here? Maybe it's all the way down to that. Probably don't want to capture that. Probably don't. Okay. If he takes me on b6, you know what's wrong with my headphones? I just figured out what's wrong with my headphones. I'm not plugged in. Let's plug myself in and increase the capacity. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Testing, testing, testing. Oh yeah, now I can hear myself. Okay, d6. Let's see. Knight takes knight. I got a problem right here. Okay, so I'm going to defend that one also. What if he plays his bishop down? What will I do? I'll play knight takes knight right now. Oh, that's not going to work at all. Bishop takes bishop. Okay, I'll take with the queen. No, I'll take with the queen, offering a queen trade. Queen takes queen. I'll take that because I better. And he takes my rook. So my knight is out here doing crazy things. Oh, no. I'll go there. Do we just really have one minor piece each? Do I have more minor pieces? Okay, that was guarded. Oh, I could have taken the bishop. Oh, I just did. Cool. Let's see. b5. Let's bring the knight out again. Okay, a little bit of time pressure here. But I have a knight, so he must have something around here. He has 2 rooks is what he has. He has a rook here. And he also has b4, so I need to move up. Okay, he's got a pawn right here. I can take this. Okay, so, okay, he has 2 rooks. That's so many rooks. I'll take this now. Yeah, defending my a2 pawn, which is perfect because he was attacking it with his rook. Okay, so his rooks are here and here, guys. Those are the enemy pieces, the only enemy pieces on the board. Meanwhile, my pieces are like this, and he's doubling up. What can I take? I'm running out of time. His rook's here, my knight is here. And he's... Can I take that? Let's push this way then. And I've got pawns like, there's my knight, there's my king, right? Or is my king here? Where did I just put my king? King f2. My king is here. Rook a5. Okay, let's just move a little pawn. Pawn, pawn, king, knight. Pawn, pawn, pawn. Checking me. No problem. Meanwhile, his rook is dancing like a boss. Like a dancing boss. Let's attack that. Need to keep it pretty closed up, because if his rook gets in here, it's going to be problem city. This is my knight on d3, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that's defended. So let's advance here. f5. Like I said, I want to keep it closed up. So let's play like this. King out. f4. Cool move. Bring the king over here. f3. Cool move. Now I take your rook for free. Where's your rook? Oh, it's defended. Okay, I'll attack it. I thought I was so good. Now I can take that and allow a queen. No. He's on f3 right now. I got to go get that pawn. All the way back. Let's get in here and take that pawn. That f3 pawn is crazy. Let's go get that. Okay, I'm okay. I got that. I got that pawn. I can now take it by moving here and then maneuvering my knight. His king is coming up, so I don't have much time. I could check him and then come back here and take it. Is that check? Oh no! I think I need to take back, please. ZL123. That was a stupid check. Apparently that isolated pawn. It didn't move in so long. It just kind of faded from my memory. I'm like, well, let's see. Nothing around there has moved in a long time. Thank you. I'll send T and X, which you can't see the chat box, but I don't care. So I just thought it hadn't moved, but it had moved. Okay, so. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have a... I do? Oh, good. Whew. Okay, so pawn, knight, king. And over here I lost my B pawn, but I've got some weird scatteringness of bad things. I'm losing, but maybe he'll walk into the fork where I just suicide my knight again. Man, I should not do that. His enemy pawn is here. And he takes that, so he's got... And then king here, and... that passed pawn is going to be the death of me. I'm going to die. Too bad. I don't really like dying. Let's play c4. I don't like dying. Can my king take that? Where's my king? I'll move closer and then take it. Oh, here I come. My knight is on f3. Now I'm going to lose that pawn. Oh, I just did. Okay, my knight is still on f3. Let's put advance here. Advance. I don't have a c pawn? Man, do I have any pawns? Oh, it's already c4. Okay. Do I have... Okay, I've got skewer myself here. I almost lost my knight. I don't have any c pawns? Where'd my c pawns go? What a ripoff. Okay, I got that enemy thing, and I'm going to resign. I took the pawn on d6, that obnoxious pawn. Let's take a look at the position now, see how well I did. Okay, so the final position, I think I have like nothing. I have nothing on the board. I'm like, okay, I need to amass my army. And then you open your eyes and you have nothing. Thank you, Elijah. I actually had no army. That's a reference to the story where Elisha can suddenly see his army. Is it Elisha or Elijah? I'll just say that kind of like, yeah, and then you can't tell. I have only a king. Where'd my c pawn go? That was so weird. Okay, so he actually took it there. I just blundered it into nothingness. Yeah. So the downfall position obviously was bishop g4 right here. Do I have any good moves here? Oh, I have knight d5. I have knight takes knight. Okay, so I played knight takes knight, and he played bishop takes bishop. Check. White's actually winning here. Takes back. And then he played take again. And then I played this. And he took my rook. So I should be really winning. Oh, I have to save the... So here I thought, okay, this is the position. What I need to do is do something with my knight because I can't capture this. Because that was my first brain problem. I didn't see I could capture it. The next is, I thought his pawn was here and his knight and his rook had moved. So I'm like, look at this move. Look at this genius move right here. Yes! Knight a7. Do you resign? He did not resign. He took my knight. But look at that. I could have checked him, and then I could have taken his bishop, and I would have had so many more knights, infinity% more knights than he had at the time. Let's turn off the analysis because that's making the stream mess up. I've got Zasper here. I've got some casual games. One person challenged me to casual, so we're going to take that one. Also, he's 2100, and I've never beaten a 2100 while blindfolded. So let's do that right now. I have the white pieces again, 4 in a row. That's fantastic. I'll type good luck in the chat that you can't see. Vulturius is in the chat. He says, hey, chat and ChessWhiz, beginner here. I became interested in chess a couple of weeks ago. What has he played? C6 and G6? These are weird moves. I'll just keep moving. Pawns. Look at those pawns now. Actually, you can't see them. Lol. Okay, let's see. I became interested in chess a couple of weeks ago, and so I did the basics on Let's Chess. Good work. And followed up with doing some puzzles along with games. Yeah, games. That's a good idea for chess. Did he just fianchetto a long time ago? Still my turn? Let's just do bishop here. Games. Then it says, the thing is, I usually don't notice the best move. Yeah, the same problem with me. Let's see. Then it says, until several attempts at the puzzles or seeing the solutions. Then it makes sense. I don't understand why I don't figure it out on my own. Has anyone encountered this on how to overcome it? Yes, what you need to do... What is this knight a6 business? Knight a6? And c6? Are you just trying to make me forget the position? Like, I'm going to put my pieces on such nasty squares that you'll never be able to remember it. You're used to playing against opponents who make sense, so I'm going to... And then you're going to, no, I can't remember your bad moves. That must be his plan. Knight is moved like this now. How am I going to remember that? Meanwhile, he's got his pawns up, and he's castled. No, I've castled. He's played knight e6. Okay, so he still has his other knight there. Man, this guy is just crazy. I'll push this pawn. See where he goes. Oh, I've just offered a trade. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. It's very normal to not. Knight F8? Queen D2. It's very normal to not solve the puzzles. Your question is a little bit like saying, I've noticed that I'm not the smartest in the world. How do I get smarter? It's very non-simple. Is he playing badly? I think he's playing badly. Queen A5. We have pawns attacking each other. Don't forget about that. Rook A D1. D6. I'm willing to move my bishop over here. Oh, stupid move. Let's offer a take back. Is this guy really 2100? He accepts. Okay, because his knight hasn't moved his knight because he's an idiot. Or at least a doofus. He's not, maybe not an idiot, but he's at least a doofus. He's played one game and he's won it. He hasn't moved his knight, so he could just take that for free, guarded by the knight. Nasty, nasty thing. Okay, so let's H3, attacking the bishop. Did he just move there? He needs to take me, I think. So let's pre-move the recapture here. Definitely hard to focus on such a bad position. He's got a knight F8. He's got a knight F8, guys. Takes is what just happened. He has a knight F8, and now he's moving it to D7. And so now chess moves are still happening. Let's play F4. I feel like I don't have enough pawns in the center yet. His knight could come here, and then I need an attack. I want to open the center. I mean, my rooks and queen are ready to go here, and his king is still a sitting duck. So all we need to do is clear those pawns away, and then he's going to be dead. Going to do some checkmate here. Think Jesus is in the chat. Hold on. I'm thinking Jesus. Okay, done. Hello, ChessWhiz. Oh, my clock. I just about ran out of time while thinking Jesus. That would be kind of unfair. What program do you use for deleting background? It's in the settings. You go in the preferences of this website, click your username in the top right, and then you go to, let's get the bishop back here now that I am owning the center. Knight C5 was his move. Knight C5? I should take that. Knight C5 was his move. And Rook C8. Weird moves, man. You're making weird moves. Knight of 6. Okay, so I'll push here. Have I played A3? I should play A3, and then I can just fork him, because he's got his queen and knight here. Let's add him some time. I feel like my opponents have been that generous. D takes E5. Okay, so I better recapture. I should read what's over here. It looked like he was just making some small bishop move there. Knight there, so I could take it for free. No, for some reason. A3. Knight B3. Now I could take that. What's going on? I better save my queen. Why don't I have a C pawn? Oh, it's up here. So, queen E1's not legal either. Queen E2, because I have a rook here. Rook, rook, queen. Bishop, bishop. What happened in the center? I have no idea. Pawn, pawn, pawn. That's a knight there. Pawn, pawn. No, I advanced it. So here, pawn and king. Is that everything? No, I've got more things. Knight takes E5. What was on E5? I thought I had a pawn there. Well, let's just keep taking whatever that is. I can't? Take it that way? That way? I have no idea what's in the middle of the board right now. Let's take over there. He just took my thing with check. Whatever that thing was. It's gone now. Hope it wasn't my queen. Where's my queen? E2. Good. B takes C6. So is that a free thing? Has he ever moved his D pawn? I only have a moment here. Let's take that. Queen takes C6, check. What? What in the world? That's not a queen. Oh, it is. Well, it's gone now. My queen is gone. So I thought that was going to be, first of all, bishop takes C6. I didn't think that was going to be queen takes C6. And then second of all, I didn't think it was guarded, but he did play his rook over, so it was guarded. He just took my other thing, my pawn. Doubled up and ready to go. King. I'll move my king. I have 1 second. I hope this book conic forcer is ready for me to... Do I have anything left on the chessboard? Let's take that. I can't do that. I'm out of time. What? What? I have to watch this game again because his moves were so idiotic. They were exceeded only by the idiocy of my own moves. Okay, so how did this game go? E4, C6. E4, C6, D4. Now the normal move here is D5. This is the Caro-Kann defense, but nope, G6. Take some center here. Looking good. So, what? I didn't even notice this. He's like Bishop F8, Bishop G7, Bishop F8. So that's what happened there. He's just making fun of me, I guess. Maneuvering around. Knight F8, of course. Brilliant, brilliant move. And so far, so good. Okay, so we're in the center. Everything's looking good. The position's in my brain right now, so I'm feeling good. Doot, 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 doot. Still looking good. And here's where I'm like, oh, I could attack that, and then I'll just lose my bishop for free, so he gives me that take back. He figures I'll just blunder later, which he was correct about that. Knight up. Okay, so at this point, I was considering taking, but not with enough brain cells. Knight F6, E5, looking good. Takes, takes. Oh, that's why I couldn't take him, because he moved that knight. I thought he moved this knight. Okay. So A3 was stupid. I'm preparing for this fork, but I should just take this probably, and then take this, and then I can checkmate. A3 down, queen moves, takes E5. Okay, still not that bad. Take, queen takes. Here is where it really falls apart. I'm like, where's my what? What do I how? And then and then it's over. So this would be a great move. Never mind, the queen would take it for free. Other than that, it would be great. Let's turn on a little computer analysis and see what it says. White is winning by nothing, and because bishop can move here, and I'll have some things. But that was not my best move. And here, I have no idea what's in the center. He castled, and I didn't notice that. I actually thought he had an isolated pawn here, and his rook was behind it, and instead, this is the end of the game. I had no idea what the position was. I thought he had a rook here, a pawn here, and a queen guarding that pawn, and I had a rook. I didn't think. Man, that was awful. Well, let's try one last game. Let's try a really fast game. Let's try a 1 minute game. Play with a friend while I still have one. 1 minute, 1 second increment. Rated. Are you ready for this? I'm going to put this link in the chat. Whoever clicks it is going to play a 1-1 rated blindfold game with the Wiz. I will be blindfold. You do not have to be. I'm hoping it's going to be Quass Seabass who clicks that because he's the only person I can beat. Let's see. As a beginner player, if I am sick and a bit tired, I play bad. That's true. You know what? As an intermediate player, if I am asleep, I play bad. I often run out of time when I'm asleep. Okay, are you ready? Let's type ready in the chat box that you can't see. I'm fighting against JG. Oh. I've got the black pieces. I thought I had the invisible pieces. Okay, D4, E6. Knight F3, Knight F6. Watch the move box right there. Don't watch the chessboard. Watch the move box. Knight F3, Knight C6, Bishop F4, Bishop E7. Let's play D5. Why not? Okay, so we've got pawns like this. E3, Bishop D6, challenging the bishop against the bishop. We're going to have a trade here. Bishop G5, no trade. I'll castle. Bishop D5, castle. Looking good. Bishop D3, push. Low on time here. We're not going to add time. No add time. I'll type that in the chat box. You can't see. Bishop back. Let's go C5. Oh yeah, taking over that center, man. Got pawns like this. C3 he plays. Knight C6 here. C5, C3, Knight C6. Castles. Let's take that because I don't know what to do. He takes back. Can I play E4? E5, whatever this is. I think I can. Let's play queen. Let's block this pin. Oh, I should have played rook E8. I thought my rook was already there. I'll play it now. Rook E8. Always a good idea. If you wish you had played a move, just play a next move. There's no problem. H3. I'll now play my queen up. Queen D6. He's back. Let's try queen D7. Knight up. E5. So let's take that. Bishop takes. Now let's prepare a fianchetto here. B6, 27 seconds to 37. He plays his bishop back to G3. I've got my bishop fianchettoed. Rook E1, rook C8. Rooks are attacking each other. Let's just trade so that we can, whoa, that's not legal. Let's do that. It's not legal. Let's move the king. 21 seconds. That's going to be a problem. Bishop B5. I'm skewered. Nope, block that. Bishop A6. Okay, I'll just go here. What a problem. Bishop D3. Okay, let's repeat the position. I have no idea what I'm doing. Is he blindfolded? He better not be blindfolded and drawing me. Queen E2. Okay, knight E2. Knight E2 is what he's played. Queen B7. His knight is right there. My queen is over here. Knight c3, he's just repeating, so let's play a6, keep that bishop from repeating itself. e4, take that bad boy. I think I'm detected by the queen here. I'm detected by a queen, and I've got a knight on that, so he offers a take back. Sure, you can have a take back. You better do another take back right now, because my clock is running. Okay, a6 is my move. 13 to 19, f3, he prepares with f3. I will play b5. Knight takes. Bishop takes. Oh, there was a bishop that could go there. Okay, that's... Oh, I'm skewered now. Queen d7. He can take my rook in the corner, I think. No, my rook is on c8. Perfect. Queen d3. Let's get ready for a... Whoa. Let's challenge this diagonal. We've got bishops fighting bishops right here, I think. So offering a trade right there. He's bringing in a skewer. Let's do a trade. Queen takes. Queen takes. 1 second on the clock now. Rook d8. Rook d1. I'm out of time. No! I think the take back was what cost me the time. I don't know. I think that's what that was. I should have won. I'm just repeating myself with inane statements. Let's see how I did that game. d4, d6. Let's reverse this chessboard if there's a button for that. Is there a button for that? I don't care. Okay, I can't find the button. Take. Knight c. Okay, so this looks pretty reasonable until this happens. This is dumb. But he doesn't repeat. He plays over here a little bit. Bring the knight and then pawn. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice I could take again. I forgot about my bishop on c6. Queen up, bishop, take. So I had no idea what was on the chessboard, apparently. Oh, queen a3. Man, I am glad I defended that queen. No wonder I could not find any legal moves. I was pinned and didn't know it. Yeah, I didn't have the position in my head, so it was actually going to go very badly from here on out. I didn't notice he played queen a3. I must have just overlooked that move entirely. And if he had, I guess I would have thrown that trade in, and I'd be winning this, I think. And by that I mean it's a draw, because it's 6 pawns to 6, and he's got a terrible pawn structure. So I could definitely win this. And by that I mean draw. Huh, good game. All right, so we played some chess without seeing the chessboard. Amazing. You can actually do this, by the way, if you're just tuning in. No problems. Just click your username and then click Preferences. Under Game Display, scroll down at the bottom. You can choose. It's below there. Blindfold Chess. Also be sure to put board coordinates on inside the board. No. Which one? Be sure to put move list while playing to always so you can see the move list. Now let's put that to never. And then we'll turn on Blindfold Chess now. Okay, that was fun. Cool. Next episode, we're going to play in different variants called Holy Bishops, where the bishops are holy, which is going to be pretty fun too. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll see you next time. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.